Hello everyone, it's your boy Timmy Talker, and you're welcome to another episode of Stars in My City. So today I'm with the CEO of Avocados Lounge. He's a, he's a CEO, a business mogul, and he's my mentor. I look up to him very much. So, sir, please introduce yourself to.
Oh well, thank you, Timmy Talker.
Yes.
Basically, I'm Afolabi Abimbola, and I'm the MD CEO of Avocados Lounge. And just for the information, Avocados was a post-COVID startup. I run a livestock production and processing farm around the airport here. And after the COVID pandemic, we thought about what we could do at least to improve on ourselves and business, generally. So that was where the idea of avocados came in. I built avocados myself. Every part of this place, I know every bit of every nail, every stone,
Wow.
every gravel, every
Wow.
granite that was put into this construction. So basically, it's my pet project, and I'm very passionate about it.
That's very, very nice. So when you said you beat it yourself, like the design, the
Yes, it's
construction.
a contemporary design. Actually, we are inside a shipping container. This part is a shipping container that was cladded with um, MDF boards, and the VIP section too is a 20-foot container. And that basically is the concept of the whole idea. It's a
That's
container lounge.
that's that's so so nice.
Yeah.
So sir, let's start with this. The name avocados. It's very, very attractive. Like that's what attracted me to the place. Oh, this is very, very nice. Avocados. How do you come about the name?
Well, I think avocados has always been a, a, a peer that I love.
Like it's a peace.
So while I was thinking about, the brand name, it just kept ringing in my mind, avocados, avocados, avocados. And before I knew it, I discussed with my wife and my kids,
Mm.
and we were so sure we were going to use avocados, and that's how avocados came about.
Wow, that's so so nice. So one thing that makes Avocados Lounge very distinctive is the class. I won't even lie to you. It has this kind of class of its own. So and when you get here, the design, everything, like where did you get this inspiration from?
I think what inspired a lot of the designs in avocados is basically my travel. I travel a lot. I get exposed to so many fine dinings and, pubs, bars, and lounges all around the world. So I think while I was constructing this place, the memories of places I've been, played a huge part in me putting all this together. So it's just basically from travel. And even the upgrade, because at a point we did some upgrade, it was still from some recent travels that I made to Europe. I visited France, I visited Switzerland, Amsterdam, Spain, Luxembourg, Germany. So going to restaurants and lounges around those countries, brought about, some of the things that I also even want to input here in the future.
I thought as much because when I came here, you get the vibe of Amsterdam, Spain, UK, USA, and all of that. So how many countries have you been to?
I wouldn't want to start counting, but I've been to fairly a lot of countries. I've been traveling since I was young, so basically I've had the opportunity to visit a lot of places.
So, what actually inspired you to start avocados? It could be anything else. Like you said, you're a farmer. It can be anything
Yeah,
else.
I've always had passion for cooking.
Mm.
And this dates back to secondary school. I went to F4 secondary school, and I think the fact that we had a very specialized kitchen, a standard kitchen for our practicals, and at home my mom has a good cooker, like burners and oven. So it gave us as kids the opportunity to try our hands on cooking, baking, and things like that. So while growing up, even while I was married, even before I got married, one of the things that my wife loved about me was the fact that I know how to cook.
Yeah, women love
And
women that cooks.
to add to it, I'm actually a trained chef. I'm a chef. I
Nice.
trained in France. I'm a culinary specialist, and I know a lot about contemporary meals and recipes. So, avocados is still in the formative years, I believe, and I know that definitely we're going someplace in the future.
Yeah. So, sir, let's talk about you. Can you give us a little bit of your, let's say, educational background? So,
Yeah, like I said, I went to Air Force Secondary School, and from there I attended Federal University of Technology, Akure.
so you're
And
Futurian, sir.
yeah, I'm a
I'm
Futurian.
also
So
Futurian.
you need to
That was
expose yourself to opportunities. When I mean exposing yourself to opportunities, for example, you're having this podcast,
yes.
you're having this show, your little baby. I remember the first time you came here, I actually saw you.
Wow.
I know you, because like I said, I try to know most of my customers. I was looking at you, you came, and I was telling somebody that this guy looks like a content creator.
Wow.
You went upstairs
Upstairs, yeah.
with a lady,
Yes.
and you ordered food. You said you wanted takeaway.
Yeah.
It was in a purple nylon, and I was
Yeah.
looking at you on my monitor. You opened the food and you were
Yeah.
eating the food. So I already knew, I wasn't far from knowing that you're a content creator. And some months after, not even weeks, maybe
Yeah.
some months,
Months.
or
Yeah.
I just saw the video. I was now like telling my wife that I told you this guy is a content creator.
Wow.
I knew instantly. So now you come in here to have this discussion, this podcast with me. A lot of people might look at it like, okay, I'm promoting this business, not thinking about the symbiosis
Yeah.
behind it. As you're promoting a business, you're also creating a brand for yourself. So a lot of people will first think about the initial financial benefit, like, oh, sir, can I come and interview you? You give me money, you give me, things like that, forgetting that it will actually metamorphose to that point where people will actually be offering you money to be on a podcast. So you need to, start up small with humility, with drive, with passion. There'll be times when you might not even have the funds to pursue it, but you must try. But you will always get to that point of intersection where you would have, okay, like on the social media, gradually you'll be amassing followers,
Followers. Yeah.
you'll be getting views, you'll be getting likes. Then you go back. I've gone to your page, I've seen the trajectory of growth. I've seen how the video quality was very low and shoddy. And I wouldn't advise you to take it off your Instagram page, because those are the things that will be
That will
your
tell the
testimony,
story.
that will tell the story. So I saw when the video, you know, maybe in a few months or in a short while, maybe you'll be using some 4K camera or 8K camera. There's nothing impossible. So you start small, you grow, you have passion, you knock on doors, basically, because it is when you knock on a door that it can be opened onto you. And before you know it, the sky will be your limit. But I believe that in the nearest future, avocados will be like some sort of mecca that a lot of people will want to visit from far and near. Also, in conclusion, it's a sparsely populated area, and we believe that with time, there will be some developments in the community here, whereby bringing a lot of people into this community, this area, and definitely will be able to be here to offer great service to them.
I'll just put it out there. Avocados, the content I make, the one I made about food restaurant, avocados had the highest views on my TikTok. Like the one I did for avocados, like
Are you for
it had the highest
real?
views, and more people added it as their favorite. So people actually are interested in avocados and all of that. So, and I would like to say a very big thank you to you for at least honoring my invite.
Yeah, thanks for
And
having me too.
I do this at the end of all my shows. So it is just some little questions like this or that. That's what I call it.
Okay,
So I'll just ask you some random questions, this or that, and you pick the one you feel.
okay.
So should we start?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Whiskey or Davido?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, football or Netflix?
Oh well, I'm not a football person, and I don't think I'm a movie person. I'm more of
Music.
somebody, well, let's say music. I'm more of a music person and an information savvy person. I spend most of my time
Internet.
looking for information, developing skills, and developing myself.
That's nice. Tea or coffee, sir?
I'll go with tea.
Pounded yam or amala? You're Yoruba
Oh
man.
well, sentiments apart, pounded yam is our food, but I love amala and gbegiri.
Wow.
I don't joke with it. Amala, gbegiri, and ewedu.
Oh, wow. 100 million, stay in Nigeria or travel to Canada?
Oh well,
This is the most controversial one.
it's relative, and I wouldn't want to answer nay or yay, but I'll say that anywhere you can thrive can be home. So home is where you thrive, where you can express yourself, and where you're at liberty to develop yourself. So if home is Canada, sure. But so far, so good. Home has been Nigeria, and at least we've been able to make some little impact.
So, lastly, spirituality or religion?
Oh, well, I think spirituality, I believe that if I have your number, I can call you directly. I shouldn't be calling your uncle or your auntie or your brother that is in another town before I can reach you. So I believe that spirituality is having a one on one conversation with your creator.
That's nice. So, guys, we have come to the end of this particular episode,
Cheers.
and and I would really appreciate my Oga. Like I said, he's my mentor, and I shared. And with what he has shared, you will know that we really align. I studied crop science and pest management,
Wow.
so and he's a farmer. I also deal with content and all of that, and he's also a traveler. We have a lot. I have a lot that I want to do, and I hope in the nearest future we'll be able to do greater
Definitely,
things together,
definitely.
sir.
You can always reach me anytime. I'm accessible. I pick my calls. I respond to my messages as soon as possible. I keep to time
Mm,
and I don't look down on people.
Thank you very much. That's very obvious. Now, sir, please just tell them the Instagram handle of Avocados and maybe if you have any social media handle.
Yeah, Avocados is on Instagram as Avocados Lounge, on Facebook, Avocados Lounge. Then our website is www.avocadoslounge.com.ng.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, thank you. We have come to the end of this episode. Sir, please help me beg them to subscribe on my YouTube channel and
Oh
also follow me on
well,
other
I
social
think Timmy Talker is doing a great job. I
Yes.
must commend him, and I must say that He is going places, and there's no doubt that one day I'm going to refer back to this interview of his that is done with me because I see him being a superstar with his crew, and I would encourage us all to subscribe to his YouTube
YouTube channel,
channel,
yeah.
follow him on all social media handles, because at the end of the day, you'll be happy you did.
You'll be happy you did.